Well, now let's turn our attention closer to home and to Bastar. Well, the rule book of IAS officers calls apparently for band galas, which the officer didn't wear, understandably in blazing heat. One of the officers was reprimanded for keeping sunglasses on. Is this really a priority for the government of Chhattisgarh that's tackling Naxalism? Siddharth Das reports.
Blazing summer heat hasn't stopped the Chhattisgarh Chief Minister's office from sending warning notices to two IAS officers for not wearing band gala suits during Prime Minister Modi's visit to the state last week. Worse, one of them, Bastar collector Amit Kataria, even dared to keep his sunglasses on while greeting the Prime Minister.
एक सामान्य जो परिपाटी होती है उसमें जो नए कलेक्टरों को सावधान करने का ही रहता है कि पीएम के दौरे के समय हमें प्रोटोकॉल क्या रहता है.
The notice was served just 2 days after both officers were congratulated for organizing PM Modi's successful visit, the first by a Prime Minister to areas troubled by Naxal violence in decades. It says the attire went against All India Service Conduct Rules. The All India Service Conduct Rules 1968 Section 3 Subsection 1 says, each member of the service shall at all times maintain absolute integrity and devotion to duty and shall do nothing which is unbecoming of a member of the service. Those close to the officers say the notice has left them demoralized. In fact, the rule being cited in the notice is for conduct, not clothing. The Prime Minister had himself called them dabang, or brave officers working in difficult area in difficult conditions. In a state where administrators have been under threat, kidnapped and even killed by the Naxal violence in the past, now many are questioning the Chief Minister's priorities, tackling violence or warning officers who find ways to keep cool in this hot weather and even hotter political climate. In Bastar with camera person Rizwan Khan and Jayant Rangari, Siddharth Ranjan Das for NDTV.
Well, to discuss whether that really is an important notice for the government to have given these officers, joining me in the studio, the former Cabinet Secretary T.S.R. Subramaniam is with us from Mumbai, Shine INC of the BJP. The Congress is Ajay Kumar as well. And in Kolkata, Anuvab Pal, maybe you can lend us your views as well on this. But first, Mr. Subramaniam, I want to ask you this.
Maya, I'm not able to hear you.
Mr. Kumar, if we'll just come to you in just a moment. We've introduced you, but I want to ask T.S.R. Subramaniam the first question. Chhattisgarh's state government, the Chief Minister's office, has sent a notice to these two officers. It says that it has come to their notice they were not properly dressed and had sunglasses on, and there should be no future violation of laid down norms. We tried to look in the rule book about what these norms were, and all that we have managed to come up with is that every member of the service shall at all times maintain absolute integrity and devotion to duty and do nothing which is unbecoming of a member of the service. So, what was unbecoming?
It's not clear to me because I think there has been slight overreaction. Normally, there is no dress code for civilian officers. Normally, the past practice, unless things have changed in the last 30 years, and I cannot believe that in the last 30 years things have become more formal than before. Usually, in secretariat, the custom is that you should wear band gala for serious occasions, meetings, etc., particularly meeting high dignitaries. In the field, there is no, and I also, without being I also had see, the key issue in the conduct rules is the behavior arrogant, insolent, is this unbecoming in some manner, so that he is not, I could not, at least from the shot that I saw, I could not discern that. I don't think in 2015 you can object to somebody. I am also wearing, I have worn this for the last 60 years.
And they're photochromatic?
60 years, yes, photochromatic.
So they become dark glasses out in the field.
They become dark glasses out in the field. So I think that there has been, normally when the Chief Minister, Chief Secretary feels that something is out of the way, normally you call him over, talk it over.
Have a chat with him.
Have a chat and read the riot act and don't bring this into a public issue.